Now it's time for Toker Talk Radio, the voice of the marijuana nation.
What are you people? On dope?
Where you can toke.
I inhale frequently.
Or you can talk.
I experimented with marijuana and didn't inhale.
Or you can toke and talk.
10 federal criminal penalties for possession of up to 1 ounce of marijuana.
While we talk about toke on Toker Talk Radio.
So, by the way, when it comes to pot, if you're 40 years old, you live in a log cabin in Oregon, you got 12 giant pot plants in your backyard, have a ball.
Live from beautiful Portland, Oregon at Rolla J Studios.
Hey, this is great. Just like cannabis.
Plus your calls live at 971-533-7111.
They're walking on their pants with their cap on backwards, listening to Enema Man and Snoopy Poop Dog.
What's to keep somebody from getting all potted up on weed and then getting behind the wheel? Gateway theory doesn't work. It's a reality.
Holland, is it real? Don't tease me.
We're locking up people that take a couple of puffs of marijuana, and the next thing you know, they got 10 years.
And now, here's your host, the guru of ganja graphics, the sultan of sativa statistics, and the worst nightmare of a reefer mad prohibitionist. A polite, perspicacious, productive pothead with a propensity for PowerPoint. Radical Russ Belville.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Hour 2, Toker Talk Radio on the air. Phone line is 971-533-7111. Hanging out here for our last few shows in this Rolla J Studios. We'll be hitting the road in 2016, trying to legalize marijuana nationwide in what I call the Fill in the Back Tour, otherwise known as the Legalize America Tour. I was just talking about my support for legalization and my view that this is a war on drugs. This is a war, and as such, we should fight it like it's a war. And people that give aid and comfort to the enemy in the war should be called out for doing so. And I have, and it's not always made me popular. In fact, I was really unpopular, even with a lot of people. I'm telling you, folks, friends I've had for 5-10 years in this movement who've strongly supported everything I've ever done, hated my support of Ohio Issue 3. Hated it. and I understand why they did. Totally understand why they did. And I hope we're still friends. I still like them, and I hope they still like me. But I hope they understand where I'm coming from. For me, there's 5 things I'm looking for in my legalization. Can I smoke it? Can I buy it? Can I grow it? Can I sell it? And can I be free from discrimination? Those are the 5 things I want in legalization. Now, that's what I want in legalization. As the Stones once sang, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need. For me, it's a hierarchical list. And none of those things, not having some of those things, is not a deal breaker to me. The number one thing is, can I smoke it? It's got to have that. If it doesn't have can I smoke it, the rest of them are useless anyway, right? So if it's got can I smoke it in it, I'm voting for it. Can I smoke it? I'm voting for it. So every legalization that has been on the ballot so far in my career here, there have been 13 of them since 2000, would allow me to possess and smoke marijuana. Then I'm for it. It ends cops' ability to mess with me over the smell of weed. It ends cops' ability to arrest me, to take my stuff, to shoot my dog. Oh, that's what I need. Can I smoke it? Which necessarily means, can I possess it, right? I like to say, can I smoke it, though, because can I possess? It's like, well, why would you possess unless you were going to consume it, right? And you could say consume rather than smoke if you're a vapor or whatever. But, you get my point. Can I use marijuana? Now, if you look at I-502, which I will say, I-502 is the worst legalization in America so far. It's what happens when you get drinkers who write a marijuana legalization and then get an alcohol expert to consult on it and then have it run by a liquor board. So yeah, I-502 is the worst legalization there is. But it's 1,000,000 times better than the best prohibition in any other state. Because I can go into Washington State have weed on me and not be harassed, go into a store and buy it. So it's got 2 of my 3. It's got, can I smoke it? It's got, can I buy it? That's great. It's got 2 out of the 3. I'm willing to vote for what it's got. 1, can I smoke it? But now it's got 2, can I smoke it? Can I buy it? It'd be better if it had, can I grow it? And it has, can I sell it? If I go get a license, I can sell it. So it's got 3 of my 5. And number 5, can I live my life free of discrimination? Well, it actually increased some discrimination by creating that per se DUID. That actually added to discrimination. So we're going to have to take 1 of the 3 away. They cancel out, right? So the can I sell it is canceled out by the discrimination one. So I'm getting 2 out of my 5, so I'm still going to vote for it. Because it takes away that ability for cops to fuck with people. And I'm not opining, this is the fact. All marijuana charges dropped 63% in the state of Washington, even without home grow. That means a whole bunch of people that were growing didn't get busted because just an ounce of possession was legal. Now, this is the part where people will chime in and say, but the medical marijuana, oh my God, they're shutting down medical marijuana. It's awful. The sky is falling with medical marijuana. Oh my God. No, what's happening here is 2 things that they interface each other, but they're 2 separate. They are 2 things. One is legalizing marijuana. The other is regulating medical marijuana. And why